Before this video starts, YouTube statistics show that 43.6% of you are watching this channel but are not subscribed. If that's you, then I highly request that you subscribe to this channel with notifications turned on to ensure that you don't miss out on any videos whenever they are released. Now onto the video.
Welcome to Tom and Ben News United Kingdom. In today's headlines, for Monday, the 2nd of October 2023, scrapping winter fuel allowance for most pensioners to pay for triple lock is apparently not happening.
A lost school jumper has been found on a roof in Cheshire after 20 years.
And in the TAB and UK Travel Centre in Nottingham, it is quite moderate with delays of up to 6 minutes on the A6130. It is 6 PM. Good evening. Noswaithar Ichivar. I am Tom.
And I am Ben.
A state of emergency has been declared in New York City and 2 other surrounding areas after extreme rainfall caused widespread flooding in the northeast region.
New York's Governor Kathy Hochul said up to 130 millimetres of rain fell in some areas overnight, and as much as 180 millimetres more was expected throughout the day.
Writing on Twitter on Friday morning, she declared a state of emergency in New York City, Long Island and the Hudson Valley due to the weather. She said, "This is a dangerous, life-threatening storm. Count on this for the next 20 hours. A 5.8 magnitude earthquake has struck 1,714 kilometres away from Melbourne, Victoria, in Australia.
The earthquake struck west of Macquarie Island and the depth was around 6 miles.
Meanwhile, 5 days earlier, Melburnians were rattled by a magnitude 2.2 earthquake in the early morning of the 25th, and the depth was also 6 miles. England have won against Chile 71 points to 0 at the Rugby World Cup. Their next game will be on the 7th of October against Samoa. An old school jumper that has been missing for 20 years has been found on the roof of a school in Cheshire. In a post on social media, Huxley COV Primary wrote, "Would Tommy Crank, aged 27, like to collect his jumper from the school?"
It seems when Tommy was 7 he decided to play a game where he tied his jumper into a ball to see how far he could throw it. Unfortunately, the jumper ended up on the school roof where it stayed for a long time.
It was only when the school had to fix the roof recently that Tommy's missing jumper was finally discovered.
Number 10 has said scrapping the winter fuel allowance for all but the poorest pensioners is now not happening.
Earlier on Friday, Sky News revealed the option was under live discussion between Number 10, the Treasury and the Department of Work and Pensions as a way to claw back some taxpayer funds from the elderly.
The Prime Minister is expected to fight the next election on a pledge to keep the pension triple lock despite its spiralling costs, and has been looking at various options to cut back welfare spending as he looks to pave the way for pre-election tax cuts.
Breaking news, a second person has been arrested in connection with the felling of the Sycamore Gap tree at Hadrian's Wall, Northumberland. Police say a man in his 60s is in custody and assisting with inquiries.
Former Prime Minister Theresa May has become the latest former Conservative Prime Minister to call for HS2 not to be scaled back. Asked during a Q&A at Henley Literacy Festival whether High Speed 2 should be scrapped, the former Tory leader simply answered, "The answer is no."
Before we head to the traffic and weather, a quick viewers news. TAB and UK travel in Nottingham, it is quite moderate on the A6130 with delays of about 6 minutes. It should clear up as soon as possible.
Weather in Nottingham, and it is partly cloudy. The top temperature is 17 degrees Celsius and low of 11.
That's all the news today. Thank you for watching, and if you are the 43.6% of you who are watching this but are not subscribed, then please subscribe for more news as it happens. Catch you next Monday.